Why did India spend billions on this?
The world's highest railway bridge,
Taller than
taller than Eiffel Tower.
But this bridge is not the story. It's one chapter in a very expensive story of this railway line. And I want to find out why. Why did India spend $5.5 billion on this railway line? To put it into context, that's more than both their net worths combined. So I started to read up on it. Books, blogs, government budgets. And I found that the idea for the railway line connecting Srinagar and Jammu was conceived 100 years ago by Maharaja of Jammu Kashmir, Sir Pratap Singh. He wanted people to travel to Srinagar without going to Rawalpindi. He didn't know it then, but he planted the seed for India's biggest project. The British liked the ideas, they started their surveys, but the project never took off.
Million displaced persons. Independence has not yet brought them peace.
But after the partition and multiple conflicts over this area, the Rawalpindi route was no longer an option. Kashmir grew more inaccessible, and the railway project was forgotten. Almost. In 1994, something unexpected happened. The Indian government labeled the project a national priority. Which means no matter the time, no matter the money, no matter what gets in the way, this railway line has to be built. And by 2008, this new section was inaugurated. But there was a problem. This segment had a lot of mountains, which means there was a lot of drilling and a lot of accidents. I mean, it was never supposed to be easy. You're literally drilling through the Himalayas in extreme weather, which is on an earthquake zone. But people didn't expect it. The multiple tunnel collapses, the loss of money, the loss of lives. So work stopped again, and it was time to rethink the entire project. The story is not over, but I'm going to stop here and answer the question of why put so much effort? Why build this railway line linking these two places? Especially when there are roads connecting it already. You could say it's to move troops and supplies and goods quickly, but ever since the railway line opened, it's mostly been used by regular people. The more I read about it, the more I understood that this railway line is not just a piece of physical infrastructure. It's a psychological connection for the people of Kashmir to the rest of India.